this week, for the first time, the Prime Minister said that he would take part in a televised leaders' debate ahead of this election. We welcome that. We absolutely welcome that. So we're pleased that he's saying he'll do that, but we have a disagreement about a couple of things. We think there should be 3 of them. We think there should be 2 7-party debates instead of 1, and we think that they should take place during the general election campaign, not before.
I mean, that is a key point. Why do you think they should take place during the campaign when Mr Cameron is now saying he thinks, quotes, they suck the life out of the election?
Well, it's not just what the broadcasters think. It's also what the other political parties think, Adam. There are 7 parties in this, not just 1. Obviously, we want the Prime Minister to be there, but the other political parties have made it quite clear to us that they would like the election debate to take place during the election campaign. In terms of sucking the life out of the campaign, in 2010, yes, the Prime Minister had a point, but the 3 debates took place within a 3-week campaign. This, thanks to the changes in electoral legislation, is a 6-week campaign. So rather than a week apart, the debates can take place at 2-week intervals. And the other thing to remember is earlier this week, the Ed Miliband suggested that he would be prepared to do the 2-headed debate at any time the Prime Minister wished to do it. Sky News and Channel 4 made it very clear that we would host that debate if the Prime Minister and Ed Miliband agreed on a different date. So the Prime Minister could actually get on and have that debate now, leaving more time for the other debates during the election campaign.
So the two-way debate could be now before the end of this month?
We have made it very clear that if the Prime Minister and Ed Miliband agree to do a 2-headed debate at any point between now and polling day, we will host it.
So what happens if there is no agreement? This is the empty chair question, really. Are you saying that the broadcasters will hold these 3 debates whether or not David Cameron turns up?
Well, we're making it very clear that we're going to go on and plan for debates on the 2nd, the 16th and the 30th of April. And we will go ahead with those debates, whatever leaders decide to turn up. Obviously, we will have to make it very clear and be very sure that those debates are fully compliant, that they're viable and they're appropriate. But we will crack on with organising those debates.
So even if on April the 30th we get that far, David Cameron doesn't turn up, you'll do, what, an hour and a half with Ed Miliband?
Well, Adam, I'm not a programme maker. It will be for people far cleverer and more creative than I am to work out what that programme looks like. As I said, it will have to comply with the law. That's absolutely vital. It will have to be viable. That's absolutely essential. And it will have to be appropriate. But we'll see what that is. But I think what's more important is 2 days ago, in PMQs, the Prime Minister was talking about a head-to-head debate. On the 14th of January, on the House of Commons floor, no less, he said that the head-to-head debate was a credible debate. So we're slightly puzzled as to why he's changed his mind. So there are some 8 weeks between now and the 30th of April. We really hope that the Prime Minister will reconsider and will accept our invitation to do a head-to-head debate with Ed Miliband.
OK, finally, you're a veteran of 2010 as well and those negotiations. 2015, do you think the debates are going to happen?
Well, I think debates will happen. The question is whether they'll involve the Prime Minister. We really hope they do.